On students, today we'll move on to our lesson, the glimpses of India. This is the second portion, that is Coorg. We have finished the baker from Goa. Now we will continue with the lesson Coorg. Last year when I was taking this class, our students were preparing to go for their picnic, and the place was Coorg. So they were very much interested. So unfortunately, this year we are not having any picnic, but you can enjoy the lesson, the Coorg. Coorg is a coffee country famous for its rainforest and spices. So this is a place famous for its rainforest. Rainforest means plenty of rain. The forest is thick, so there is plenty of rain and spices. Now, midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore sits a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. So here author is telling that between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore, there is a piece, that is a small area of land that is drifted. Drifted means came from the kingdom of God, because it is so beautiful. This land of rolling hills is inhabited by a proud race of martial men, beautiful women and wild creatures. So in this area there are martial. Who do you call martial? The person who go for war, that is soldiers. And beautiful women and wild creatures. Coorg or Coorg, the smallest district of Karnataka, so this is a district in Karnataka, is home to every evergreen rainforest, spices and coffee plantation. So it is famous for rainforest, spices and coffee plantation. Evergreen rainforests cover 30% of this district. During monsoon, it pours enough to keep many visitors away. So during monsoon, the rain is very heavy and the visitors are not allowed over there because it is too much of rain. The season of joy commences from September and continues till March. So the season is from September to March. The weather is perfect with some showers thrown in good measures. So here and there will be little rain, but it is good. The air breathes of invigorating coffee. That means the air is filled with the good aroma of coffee. Then coffee estates and colonial bungalows stand tucked under tree canopies in prime corners. Tree canopy means it's like a umbrella. The trees are like umbrella. The place is fully covered by trees. So there is coffee estate as well as bungalows. The fiercely independent people of Coorg are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. So these people are of Arabic or Greek descent. As one story goes, a part of Alexandra's army moved south along the coast and settled here when return became impartial. So one of the stories is that Alexandra's army moved to south along the coast and settled there, and became difficult for them to go back. So what happened? These people married among the locals, and the culture is apparent in the martial tradition. So local ladies were married to these soldiers, and marriage and religious rites which are distinct from the Hindu and mainstream. So their religion is a Hindu religious rites, then which from the Hindu mainstream. Theory of Arab origin draws support from the long back code. So they are having the Arab as well as Greek origin. Alexandra is Greek origin, and Arab's origin shows that they have the embroidered waist belt worn by the Kodavus known as Kupaya. It resembles the kufia worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. So this dress, that is Kupaya. Kupaya is a dress worn by the Coorg people that resembles the kufia worn by the Arab. Coorg home have a tradition of hospitality, and they are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valors related to their sons and fathers. So whenever a person goes to Coorg's house, They welcome them with wholehearted welcoming is there, and they tell the stories of the people in the family about the war they had attended. The sons and the fathers who have attended the war, they started to tell the stories about them. Then the Coorg regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian army. So most important is that Coorg regiment. It is the most decorated, means most important part of Indian army. And the first chief of Indian army, General Kariyappa, was a Coorgi. So first general was also from a Coorgi. Coorgi means a person who is from Coorg. Even now, Kodavus are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license. Now also, in that place, they can carry firearms. Firearm means guns without license. So in India, only in this place, that is in this Coorg, they can use firearms without license. They can carry. The river Kaveri obtains its water from the hills and forest of Coorg. So water from Kaveri comes from Coorg. Maheshwar, a large freshwater fish abundant in these waters. So one fish is there, that is Maheshwar. Kingfishers dive into their catch, while squirrels and langur drop partial eaten fruit for the mischief of obtaining the splash and ripple effect in the clear water. Elephants enjoy being bathed and scrubbed in the river by their manhouts. Manhouts means the person who looks after the elephant. The most laid-back individual among converts to life of high-energy adventures with the river rafting. So these are there. What is a river rafting? River rafting means using a small boat. You are pedaling, means rafting, bowing that boat in water. River rafting. Then canoeing. Canoeing is a plastic boat. Rappelling. Rappelling means going down the cliff using a rope. And rock climbing and mountain biking. Numerous walking trails in this region are favorite with trekkers. So the person who loves to trek, there are many trails. Trails mean paths on the grasses and the forest area, because these trekkers use these trails. Birds, bees and butterflies are there to give you company. Mackerels, Malabar squirrel, langur and splendid loris keep a watchful eye from the tree canopy. Tree canopy from the on top of the tree. Then I do, however, prefer to step aside for wild elephants. The climb to the Brahmamargiri hills bring you into a panoramic view of entire misty landscape. Means whole, when you enter that, when you climb that hill, that is Brahmagiri. So from there you can see whole area of Coorg. Then a walk across the rope bridge leads to the 64-acre islands of Nisangadram, running into Buddha monks from the Indian largest Tibetan settlement. So climbing that hanging bridge leads to a place where there is Buddhist monk. At nearby Balikupi, as a bonus, the monks in red, ochre and yellow robes, the people, that is the Buddhist monks, wear a red and orange robe, means dress, are among the many surprises that wait to be discovered by the visitors searching for the heart and soul of India right here in Coorg. I hope you have understood the lesson. This describes the scenic beauty of the landscape of Coorg. So, if you ever get a chance, just go visit Coorg. At this point, I just stop this lesson because our lesson is over. We'll see you in the next class with a new lesson. Till then, goodbye. Take care.